India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, they share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies. Voyages around the world let a person to get acquainted with different interesting people and their culture. Also give new opportunities for personal and professional growth. Due to one of such journeys, the hero of our program, Dominique Kalk, has found himself in Kazakhstan. And our hero was born in northeastern France in a small town named Kalmar, which is located on the Lok River. This is a quiet beauty spot. There are a variety of buildings erected in the town during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. Despite its relatively small size, the city is a kind of museum in the open air representing all architectural styles. Tell us how Dominique Kalk came into the world.
So I born in Colmar. Colmar is it's in Alsace region, and over there it's a special region because we are near from Germany, and we talk also in France and in German. The English after I learned in the school, the first step, and after the most I learned because I travel in the world with my work. We was 5 children, 3 sisters, two brother, 1 brother, and me. It's 5.
Yeah, big family.
Yes, nice. Yes, it was a nice time. A bright moments for my childhood, where I remember I traveled one time alone with the friends. We go saw another friends in America. We was 15 years old without parents. The parents put us on the airport, and the other parents wait us off the other side from the sea. It was nice.
As far back as in France, one of Dominique's hobbies was horse riding. What kind of events have led you to Kazakhstan?
It's a long story. Starting 20 years ago, I work in Ukraine, in Kiev. Yeah. And over there, I meet with lots of friends, French too, French guy like me. And I work 2 years. And after I go from this place and travel in other places, and I come back 5 years ago in Ukraine. For meet again my friends, and over there I have an opportunity to have a consulting in Kazakhstan. It was not in my plan. I come here only for make a consulting for work 3 weeks, and it's still 4 years now. I stay here. Why?
How 3 weeks came to 4 years?
Because I make a good job with over there, and the boss over there ask me to stay more time. And I stay, and after I make my new life here.
What cantons of our country have you already visited?
So in 4 years, about my job here, I visit Chimken, I visit Astana, I visit Karaganda, Taras. Yes. After, for my hobby, I was in the canyon near from Almaty, Charion. I don't know, with my accent it's maybe not good, but nice. Yeah.
Which place did you like better to be?
Almaty.
In Almaty?
Yeah, Almaty, it's a nice town. Lots of foreigners people, the mentality is nice here.
At the age of 15, Dominique Kalk began to get his knowledge and experience in cookery, studying in a pastry school. Later, Dominique's interest in the process and special aspects of cooking unique French dishes grew so high that he decided to devote his life to cooking. Thus, the hero of our program worked as a chef in restaurants of many countries.
Myself, it was like every child, omelette, eggs on the fan, you know, like this, simple things on the start.
Was it over-fried?
Yes, sometimes over-fried, like yes, you say, of course.
At what moment did you decide that you would devote your life to cooking?
With my mom, when I was young, I started to make some cakes. And near from our home was a conditor place. And there was friends from my mom. And one time, they asked to come over there and check. And it's like this, I start to fall in, not in love, me. I want to start to be conditor. Wow.
You got inspiration from...
Yes, because I go over there, sometimes I check how these people work, and after I start to be the boss over there.
Okay.
Of course, my first dish after was éclair. Every morning I start about éclair. I come over there, I make the éclair for the day. When I finish my first examen about conditor, I mean, for me it was better to start again about cook in restaurant. At what time it was about 20 years old. I changed, I start to be cooker.
Tell about your work in Kazakhstan.
So I was here for 3 weeks on the start, and after my boss asked me to stay a longer time. I say okay, and with this company I opened 3 other places after. In 3 years, I stayed 3 years in this company.
French cuisine is a combination of dishes which have been cooked by residents of different provinces for ages, and it can be divided into 2 types. Following their vernacular traditions and practicing in cooking cordon bleu aristocratic dishes. French cuisine is characterized by abundance of vegetables and root crops, variety of cheese and dainties, among which the most popular is any dish made with oysters. And it should be mentioned that the French have an eye for cooking unique desserts. Which one of your own dishes became favorite among guests of a restaurant in Kazakhstan?
Special dish French, it's a duck confit. It's the duck, the leg from the duck. You boil this in fat. A long time, and not too quickly, you know, it needs time. And after your confit, it's like butter.
Yeah.
You don't need a knife for eat it, it's like, it's very nice. You know, the Kazakh people like lots of meat.
Of course.
And they was very surprised about the confit, the duck confit, and they like it very much. Yes, they enjoy. The Kazakh too. They are people who want to try lots of things, you know, new things. What I saw, they try lots of snails, because the French eat lots of snails. You know that, bourguignon, and they try to this lots of frogs' legs.
Yeah.
You know, one time I make a TV show. They asked me to make a naoris kojé, like French style. In naoris kojé, I know we have 7 products, and they say I must put my touch. Alors, I put frog legs inside, and they was very surprised.
One of the typical features of a chief cook's activities is composing a menu that provides a variety of dishes. In addition to it, Dominique is happy to share his knowledge with everyone who is interested in cooking profession. What interest do you take in besides your work?
In winter, it's most of in the mountain. I make some ski. And in Chimulak, in Akbulak.
Yeah.
Yes, I was in two places, nice. And what else? In the summer, I go too in the mountains. We make some, like you say in Kazakhstan, shashlik. So I make here rafting one time in the Ili River. I was 10 on the boat, so it was really nice. What I do some ballon too here.
Ballon.
Yeah, ballon, very nice. A little bit extreme because the ballon was a little bit old, you know. I was a little bit afraid, but it was nice.
And how was the height of the highest flight?
The highest was maybe 100 meters. When I have time, I go to in the opera because I like opera or most of the concert of Philharmony. This is nice too. Yeah, but I have not so lots of time in my work. So when I can, I do it.
Tell please about your children.
In France, the first time I'm married, I got 3 children. I make my life now a second time in Kazakhstan. I'm married again. And of course, I never stopped to have some communication with my child in France. We meet all the time about Skype, about telephone. Enfin, this is good. Now we have internet for about this. It's more easy. Yeah.
Of course.
And here I meet my wife in the Rixos Palace. In Rixos Palace was the 14th July. It's a big, it's a time for our Bastille, France, you know, it's a big party every year. And our ambassador make a party over there. And I meet my wife over there. And she got before a baby too. Now he's 9 years old. So it's a fourth son for me, because now we make a new family.
What is remarkable for you in the city of Almaty?
What I like in this city is some streets look like in Europa. Like this one we walk now. It's very nice. There are lots of shops. It's look really like Europa. And the streets on Ablahan is really nice with lots of trees, with lots of greens. And after you have the Kalinina, it's nice too with the opera. Dostik, it look like the same too, with lots of shops, lots of interesting things. This is nice for me.
Do you feel yourself here a native?
Yes, it's coming like this, we can say like this, because I'm married here, I have a new family here. And of course, now I say, when I come in Kazakhstan, I go home. When I go in France, I go home too.
Dominique is a man of many accomplishments and full of buoyancy, a person who lends soul to his work. And today, our hero exerts all efforts to open a new restaurant in Almaty, so that every resident of the city will be able to enjoy the unique taste of French dishes cooked under Dominique's tactful guidance. Dominique Kalk's knowledge and skill of cooking cordon bleu dishes certainly are already known to many restaurateurs and gourmands of our country. And we are sure that with the help of our hero, there will grow quite a number of experts among Kazakh people.